When I'm telling a lot of you guys to be careful on certain places that you step on some certain things that you believe on some certain things that many of us claim both offline and online, or to be careful and also know God. Know God for yourself. Like seriously, a lot of you guys are trying to see it as if I am trying to make myself as the best of all. Like Promise is trying to prove herself as the best person. That is not the truth. If you notice, for sometimes I reduce my teachings, not because I don't know what to say, or it's not because I do not know what to teach. No, but I know that a lot of people that knows me and a lot of people that believe by the special grace of God, we've been in communications. By the special grace of God, the teaching has been going on in my WhatsApp group, and I am so pleased and I am so happy and I am satisfied, because lately, when I looked at what people believe or what people like, how people want to acquire some certain things, that is not actually what I want for myself. That is not actually I want for the society. All right. Now, so many of you might be surprised why I'm making this video or why I'm saying things like this. Now, it's not a new thing to you and I, because a lot of us know what is happening on social media these days. A lot of atrocities, a lot of evil people buying people for rituals, people doing all sorts of things, burying an innocent persons and all that in the name of acquiring wealth. Now, let me tell you one thing that you do not know. Spirituality control the physical, but it takes few of people that would tell you or that will follow the real spirituality. Do you know what? Spirituality is like you're living life, like the way you pray, the way you do your certain things. It's just you clearing your ways in a right way. It's not an avenue of you making millions. Yes, millions might come when your ways are open. Millions might favor can come. Favor will come, not even can come when you clear the obstacles and the things that are surrounding us. I am not saying this thing because it happens this way. Even some churches that you are seeing today, that many of us try to jump into because you are seeing so many miracles, you are seeing so many people testifying. You don't know the foundation of the place, and this is the reason why that many people will go for, like we go to a certain place in search of solution, and at the end of the day they are being, like their problem are being doubled because of, and at the end of the day their problem will be doubled. Their problem will be times 10. Yes, because when you are trying to tell the society the truth, when you're trying to tell them the real spirituality and the process of life or process of spirituality or nature, let me use this word, they don't believe. You guys might not really understand what I'm saying, because sometimes when I looked at so many things that a lot of people do in name of spirituality, in the name of religions, in the name of traditions and a lot of things, I shed tears. But one thing people do not know is that, God forbid, somebody like me promise I want good for my children. I want to live a happy life. I want to live a life that I sleep every night peacefully. I wake up every morning peacefully. I go my way freely. I don't have anything that whenever I remembered it, it hits my heart. It's not that nobody knows how to shortcut, but I used to tell some persons that seems to believe that there is no shortcut in life. You need to follow the due process. There is a due process to everything. Do you know why I'm saying all these things? This is for people, mostly a lot of people will be like, oh, promise, what can I do for so thing? What can I do for so thing? And when you are trying to like advise them, when you're trying to tell them the real truth, like to be honest with you, society of these days, they don't want the truth. They only want somebody that will know them, somebody like they just want yes to whatever request they are asking at that particular moment. But the last thing I promise will ever do in life is doing something that I know that is going to backfire in the nearest future. Do you even reason that most of the things that we are going through today, most of the problems, what of the issues we are going through today, when you go to certain places, they tell you, oh, this is from your forefathers, oh, this is from your ancestors, oh, these are the mistakes that they did. Telling you, oh, they did this, they do that. Is it the same thing that you want to start doing again? Instead of you trying to see a way to break those curses, to see a way to stop all those things, instead of you to trying to see a way to stop all those things, is it who you want to lower yourself into? Honestly speaking, let me tell you, in life there is a process for everything. And I repeat it again, that there is no shortcut in life. There is always a procedure for everything. God has blessed us with so many natural things. It's not for evil, it's not for fetishness, it's just for helping the mankind. It's just to help us to, get rid of some certain things. But because a lot of people want shortcuts, a lot of people are impatient to wait for when they like do the right thing. One thing I used to tell people is that, sorry, my phone just fell. When you do the right thing, the solution will come. It's not magic. It's not. These things are gradual processes. But no, everybody wants it a shortcut. Everybody wants it today. You go to a certain place, they mold an image and give you. You do not ask yourself, this image that are being given to me, what does it signify? What is the meaning of this image? Do you know that all these things are gods? All these things are deities. All these things are like, all these are spirits from other places. They will just acquire it at that particular moment and give you and say, go to your house and keep it, and happily you carry it to your house. Don't you know that every spirit, every deity or whatever, there is a sacrifice that is offered to it? That is why most of the times when you carry some certain things to your house, something that you do not know about, tomorrow your children start being sick, problems start from here and there without you knowing the cause of where you're going. A lot of us, because of miracles, oh, it's happening here, oh, miracle is happening here, you've stepped your foot in a place where you've already connected to more than what you are going through in search of solution. I repeat it again to tell you, know God for yourself. When you know God for yourself, you will dictate, you will know when the Spirit of God is talking to you. And this is the reason why a lot of people are mistaking nature to evil. And you don't blame them. Okay, look at what is happening. Crying an innocent woman, a pregnant woman, children, and all that. In the name of what? So when you're trying to tell them that God have blessed us with nature, God have blessed us with different stuff, they don't believe you because they feel like, oh, they are all the same. But I'm trying to tell you one thing: they are not the same. A lot of people are just sold their soul to devil. Like, they are willing to do all manner of things. Do you know something? Somebody was once telling me, I don't want to mention the name of this, once tell me, this was last year, I said, promise, let me tell you, if I were the person that have the kind of followers, the kind of people that you have both YouTube or Facebook, I know what where I should be today. But do you know my reply to that person? I said to the person, I want that world. When God gives me, I will have rest of mind, because I actually knew what she was referring to. There is no shortcut in life. God forbid that I will do something that I know that tomorrow is going to be a hindrance, it's going to be a blockage to my own children. That should be over my dead body. Or God forbid that I will know that if I tell somebody to do this, or if somebody do this, this is going to actually be a problem, or this thing is going to actually turn in a bad way to that person. I will set my camera and say it. That should be, God forbid, that should be over my dead body. But do you know, when you're trying to telling people to follow the right procedures, they don't believe you, because they want it sharp, sharp. They want it quick, quick. They want it. See, when you have the Spirit of God, or when God calls you, I used to tell people, somebody once told me, let me tell you this, oh, promise, I went to a place and they were told me that I have a call. Yeah, there are different kind of calls. God call people in different ways. But when you have a call of God, you go back to God to understand the kind of call that you have. Because the word of God made me to understand that the blessings of God make it rich and added no sorrow. So later she came back and told me, oh, they said I'm going to go to this and bring one image. I'm going to go to this and bring this. I'm going to go to this and bring this. I'm going to go to this and bring, like, and I gave her one advice. I said, instead of you bringing all these things to your house, why not leaving those things there? Whatever the person is asking you to do, can you go and do it? And the person said, no, you cannot keep all these things to my place. You have to carry it to your own place. Do you know that all these things, because you cannot go and carry a deity, you cannot go and carry a spirit, and you just kept it, and at the end of the day, you don't offer sacrifice. And let me tell you, by the time you start sacrifice, the people don't know the like the power of, let me not mention because of violation, of red sacrifice. Anything that signifies is very dangerous. And once you fail to do it, it becomes a problem. That is why that you need to know what you are doing. When you are going in search of your solution, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go in search of your solution, but please, I want you to be mindful. I want you to ask questions. I want you to open your eyes. Don't be fooled. Don't be carried away. And let me tell you, spirituality or spiritual works or spiritual remedies, these things are gradual process. Sometimes I have a lot of people who promise, I do this thing, you want attract money in 24 hours. Who does that? You want this thing to start working immediately. Who does that? Some of the people will go as far as doing some certain things and tell you they don't have anything to do. They don't even have anybody. They want to sit down in their house and want that money to be falling from heaven. And this is the reason why a lot of us are falling victim. Promise here, when you come to my house, I do not have any image. I have been saying it and I keep saying it. When I believe that God calls me, that calls in me. If I take this flower in my house and pray, I say, God, you say you call me, let that covenant speak. Any of the product I prepared, any of my, I will just get it, for example, I say, God, understanding the natural benefit of it, present it to God. God, you created this, and this is what I was told this thing is doing. As anybody that is going to do this is going to work for them, I drop it. I don't need to go and carry the image that I do not know the root or whatever. When God calls you, that call is in you. The call of God in you, is your representative. Do you know why? Because he's a covenant. Once covenant cannot be broken, when you have a covenant with God, when you want to like when you want to call upon God, you remind him of that covenant, it will surely happen. That's a lot of people. For example, we will promise I use this. So I'm not saying it's not I'm advertising, but I'm giving you for the example. These are the things you know. These are the things I teach you. This soap, this course breaker soap, for example, because I am so pissed. This course breaker, for example, I started making this soap. That was last year. Why? Because I keep teaching leaves, bitter leaf, scent leaf, black soap, this, and a lot of people, especially people in diaspora, they'll be like, "Oh, promise, we cannot get all these things. Can you prepare it for us?" And that is why I came in preparing it. And tell me if you have ever offered this, even as I do it, I prepared it. Sometimes I show the videos, the herbs, the leaves. And I tell you the truth, be patient before you pray to God. Even when you are receiving it, pray to God. Say, God, as I use this thing, is going to work. Call upon that God you know for yourself. But no, a lot of us, we want a shortcut. We want a shortcut. We want it to happen now. Do you know there is no sacrifice that is more than you going to the orphanage, visiting the like less privileged widows, and these things are powerful sacrifice a lot of people are doing to break the barriers of their lives. No, you want to go to that place that when you go, 2 days blessing, 2 days you receive this. You don't know that all these things has after effects. You do not believe that all these things can turn back to you. But when I set a camera to come and tell you the benefit of nature, the simple things that you can do, the blessings of God in true nature for you and I, a lot of you, some ignorant set of people will be on the comment section and be saying all sorts of things. Sometimes when I looked at them, I laughed because these are the kind of people that fall victim. I heard that some certain person that went for solution and from there till today, nobody could see them again. What am I trying to say in essence? Know God for yourself. When you are following somebody, pray first. Ask God, tell me what spirit does this person operate with? When you're following somebody, pray to God and ask God, tell me more about this person. A lot of us, when you see somebody bought a car and they post it, oh, I tap from your blessing, I tap from this. What are you tapping? Do you know the foundation? Do you know the root? Do you know the source of that thing that you are tapping? Be careful out there. A lot of things are happening. For so many of you that ask me, oh, Promise, are you okay? You've not been posting. I am very active on my WhatsApp group and also my new page here that you are seeing here. All right? Because a lot of things are happening. I don't want to rush teaching again. I don't want to rush spirituality again. Because like lately, a lot of people are like, but it is well. I pray for you that you will not experience things that is beyond you. You will not see things that is more than you. And may no problem carry you to a place that you will regret in life. It is well with all of us. Shalom.